Hi friends, this is Jim. I received an email from a friend of mine. Her name is Judy, and she came across this letter to the editor. I guess it's been emailed around a lot, and she forwarded it to me, and she thought it was very amusing, so she emailed it to me, and I agree with her. It is very amusing. I would like to read parts of it, if it's okay, if you bear with me. This is a letter to the editor. I'm not in Beaumont, North Carolina. It doesn't show the name of the newspaper, but this is the letter to the editor. And it goes like this: Republicans and so-called conservatives are at it again. They are claiming that the Constitution gives people the right to have guns. I'm sorry. Let me start again. They are claiming the Constitution says that people have the right to have guns without permission of the government. If that were true, then how come New York and Chicago have laws against it? Well, if this writer were here, I would hazard a guess that perhaps New York and Chicago are disobeying the Second Amendment, but I digress. We Democrats are sick and tired of Republicans constantly using the Constitution to cover up their true plans, which are to make us all afraid of everyone else. Our great president, I'm sorry, I'm not used to hearing Mr. Obama referred to this in this manner. It sounds like, in Germany they said our great Führer, but she says our great president came from a civilized part of the country where there is strict gun control, and he is only trying to bring the benefits of that more modern way of living to the rest of us. I don't know the exact statistics, but I'm quite certain that Chicago is a lot safer than Morehead City. Have you ever been to Chicago? Recently? I'm not sure where Morehead City is. I think probably somewhere in North Carolina. When it comes to gun violence. But do the Republicans and conservatives listen to that voice of reason? No. Of course not. All they want to do is whine and complain about how gun control and wealth redistribution violate the Constitution, as if the Constitution were all that great anyway. There are a lot of things that need to be changed about the Constitution, and I'd say, and President Obama needs to change it. You mean by executive fiat, he should just cross out certain amendments that don't agree, he doesn't agree with. Let's dispense with amending the Constitution in the usual manner, like through the states, I guess. The Republicans are just trying to stand in the way because the president is black. And they even dared to question whether he was born in this country. I think all this demonstrates that the Constitution needs to be amended when it comes to the qualifications for being president. Right now it says that persons have to be 35 years old and be a natural-born citizen. Well, that is obviously unfair because there are a great many otherwise qualified people who cannot run for president because their mothers because their mothers had a C-section. But because the Constitution was written 100 years ago, actually it was written in 1787, that was more than 100 years ago. Nobody even thought of the discrimination that would result from a doctor having to deliver a baby in this unnatural way. Now that we Democrats are in control of the government, getting back to C-sections, actually, she's a little wrong on the timeline. C-sections they call them C-sections because they're named in honor of Julius Caesar. The full name of the procedure is cesarean section, i.e. Julius Caesar. And the reason why they named it after him is because he was delivered in that manner when he was born. That was like, he was born in 100 BC, so that was a little more than, I'm sure the founding fathers knew exactly what C-sections were. So, and I'm sure they didn't intend people who had delivered by C-section. Well, you get the point. Anyway, getting back to what she says. A result of the daughter having a baby in this unnatural way. Democrats are in control of the government. Now that Democrats are in control of the government, that's just one more thing we should change in our drive to make life fair. Please withhold my name because I don't want to get a lot of crank calls. That's too bad. I would like to call that person up. Thank you very much. I just wanted to share this letter to the editor sent to a newspaper in Beaufort, North Carolina. Have a nice day. This is Jim, signing off.